Denver is no longer only a Western town. The city is justifiably proud of its Western heritage, as evidenced by the restaurants that specialize in steak and game. But it is also a modern metropolis where residents, tourists, artists, professionals, sports fans, people of all ages and generations, and yes, chefs, have come from all over the world to stake a claim. You can find whatever type of food you want here, and the restaurant scene reflects that broad population with its far-flung origins and inspirations. Here are the top 10 restaurants for dinner. Before starting countdown, please subscribe to the channel and give us a like if you haven't done so already. Number 10. The Post Chicken and Beer ROSEDALE. Sometimes, best doesn't necessarily mean upscale and pricey. The Post Chicken and Beer on South Broadway is an example of a casual, inexpensive restaurant that excels at what it does. For its devotees, it is the go-to place in Denver for incredibly tasty fried chicken. Guy Fieri made it quite obvious that he agreed when he featured the Post on a Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives episode of his well-known show. Although there are finer craft beers in Denver, Post brews go well with the menu and offer alternatives to the usual chicken. When it comes to sides, deviled eggs, collard greens, beets and sweets, and cheddar biscuits stand out, while mashed potatoes and mac and cheese are also very popular. However, there is one thing that has to be mentioned. For some reason, grits are no longer an option. Mary, my great-aunt from a small town in Alabama, would be terrified. Give us our grits back, Post, please. Number 9. Sunday Vinyl. The small, intimate wine bar and restaurant at Union Station that has a view of the trains purposefully recalls the affluence and camaraderie of the best wine bars in Europe. This is a great place for couples and other groups to congregate anytime, with 20 to 25 wines by the glass and a menu that includes appetizers through entrees. The acoustics of the room were considered throughout the design, and the richness of the sound is apparent as soon as one enters. But regardless of the music, guests can still converse and hear one another. The carefully chosen record collection spans every musical genre, and like the wine list, is international in scope. You'll probably hear some of your old favorites in the mix. Visit a restaurant during happy hour, which runs from 2 to 6 p.m. on Sundays and from 5 to 6 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday. Number 8. Hop Alley. Hop Alley provides a menu that is hardly typical of Chinese restaurants, yet it is unpretentious and just a little edgy as befits its Reno neighborhood. There are traditional favorites like fried wontons and fried rice in addition to lobster dumplings and la ziji, which are chicken thigh chunks that have been battered and fried and then tossed with Sichuan chili. However, these dishes are elevated by the inventive presentation and something unexpected, similar to the audible playlist that frequently pulses to a hip-hop beat. Bone broth, for instance, gives fried rice a rich, delicious boost. Don't miss dessert, especially if there is house-made coconut lime sorbet on the menu. Instead, start with one of the small but inventive drink options. With Hop Alley, Chef Tommy Lee of the renowned Uncle strikes the point. Number 7. Foraged. The menu at Foraged, which debuted in 2019, features an excellent raw bar in addition to steaks, salmon, and vegetarian dishes. The name is a play on the words forage, which refers to the finest natural ingredients, and forge, which refers to the chef's collection of knives, some of which are his creations and are on show in the kitchens. Each nigiri and hand roll is as much an exquisite presentation as it is a delicious bite, and Chef Dewey Pham and his son are culinary artists. Book Omakase, which translates to I leave it to you, a photogenic, multi-course chef's table for up to 8 people available at the Raw Bar, where you may engage with the cooks for an unmatched experience. Number 6. TAVERNETTA. TAVERNETTA, located right outside Union Station, has a cozy Northern European feel thanks to its light-colored timbers and chic contemporary furnishings. TAVERNETTA takes inspiration from various parts of Italy, as opposed to Frasca, its famed sister restaurant in Boulder, as well as from other nearby countries like Slovenia and Austria. The house-made pasta is the best, although any of the menu's seasonal specialties will probably be noteworthy. The menu offers dishes for two to share, as well as a tastefully chosen wine and aperitif list for couples looking for a romantic getaway and whose culinary preferences coincide. Number 5. BECKON. A BECKON is an event, an evening performed similarly to a symphony. As 8 or 9 dishes are served, the tempo changes, but everything, including the timed plating of each meal and the arrangement of plates in front of the guests, is planned. BECKON can sell out weeks in advance and is only accessible by prepaid ticketed reservation. Diners select one of 2 sessions each night, either at 5 or 8 p.m., and should plan on the meal taking about 2.5 hours. Each dish was developed to be savored and remembered, and the dinner is served on small plates that are prepared and presented in front of the guests. You are asked if there is anything you can't or won't eat when you book your reservation, but the meals are a mystery until the food is placed in front of you. Wine, beer, and mixed drinks are extra. Number 4. LEROUX. The sophisticated and romantic atmosphere of LEROUX is defined by chandeliers and candlelit tables. As nighttime falls, candles are lit even in the bar. Numerous seating options offer intimacy for special occasions or just dinner when chatting is feasible without being stymied by the current din prevalent in so many dining establishments. In that sense, it feels a little retro, like great dining used to be, but it's also laid back and modern. The thorough preparation of the food results in a perfect blending of complex and delicate flavors in a beautiful presentation. The chicken liver mousse could be the greatest in Denver, and the Wagyu beef tartare, which is delivered with a burst of smoke, is the dish to order if you want to make a splash. A good wine and cocktail menu is also available. Number 3. The Kitchen American Bistro. Originally a branch of the well-known Boulder Kitchen, the kitchen in Denver now stands on its own and offers a quite different atmosphere and vibe. The Kitchen American Bistro is a stylish urban restaurant in this tiny franchise with a menu appropriate for its Lodo district and all the hip restaurants and bars nearby. It is cleaner and brighter than the Boulder Eatery. If you find yourself in Boulder and want to indulge in those amazing carrots again, go for it. The menus, which were designed by the same chef, are the same. The carrots, did I mention them? Of course, you might also have a drink of great wine or a unique cocktail while sampling the steak, salmon, oysters, or pasta dishes. There is no need to search further if you're seeking a comfortable bar to enjoy happy hour at. Number 2. L5. L5, which is owned by the same people who made Root Down, Ophelia's, and Linger, next door, focuses on delicious, environmentally friendly food that is mostly plant-based. Sure, the menu of small plates features meat entrees, but vegetarians and vegans also have access to a wide range of dishes. L5 is bustling and welcoming with expansive views over Lohe and downtown Denver thanks to its 5th floor location, hence the name, the expansive windows, and a sunset-bathed terrace. L5 embraces an industrial glam aesthetic enhanced by bold pops of color in wall-spanning murals. The eclectic Tapas de Gibraltar menu features dishes from all over the Mediterranean, including Italy, Spain, Israel, Lebanon, and Morocco. While the ambience is relaxed, the service is attentive and knowledgeable, and the best way to start the evening is with a cocktail from the upscale bar menu. Number 1. CHEZ MAGGY. Hotel restaurants don't usually live up to the hotels themselves. But that is not the case at CHEZ MAGGY, the luxury Thompson Denver's on-site restaurant. CHEZ MAGGY features traditional French cuisine with a few Colorado touches and loads of butter and cream on a menu created by Chef Ludo Lefebvre. CHEZ MAGGY is a chic restaurant that serves brunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The meal is all a French dish should be: rich, flavorful, and with hints of decadence. French chef Ludo was born in Burgundy and later wed a Colorado native. The tagliatelle bolognese on the menu, which is not French, is her recipe, and CHEZ MAGGY is named after his mother-in-law. Try the thick French toast with vanilla ice cream if you want a truly delectable and luxurious brunch. Did you find this video interesting? If so, please feel free to post your feedback in our comment section below, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.